Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
comes out of the
pitching for the
bullpen to
Phillies,
shut things down
number
here in the
18,
ninth.
Jake
Jorge Alfaro
Comstock.
is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Leading off for Atlanta, first baseman
Rio Ruiz is in to start things off as he
This
looks at a
change for the
ball to
Phillies.
start the inning. 1-0.
catching
There's the good
number
knuckle
38,
curve, a ball and a strike.
Jorge Alfaro.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Just a tick behind for a strike. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he.
Now batting, left fielder Alex Jackson.
First pitch on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Howard is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Dustin Peterson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2 down the third baseline. Oh, beautiful dive to second for 1. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9,
number
looking to
18,
close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick
Leading
Ahmed.
off in the
No
bottom
hits
of the
in
ninth.
3 tries so far.
Second
He's
baseman,
struck out once.
Nick Ahmed.
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Josh Hamilton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Hamilton.
And a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Dixon Machado digs in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Machado. 2 down here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Diaz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Michael Fulmer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it.
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9, looking
18,
to close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Ryan Howard is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Ryan Howard.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's another 0-2. Line drive to left. Stewart has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, we got two down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
He's not messing around this inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely. Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9,
number
looking to
18,
close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Jose Pirela is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Steve Selski is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
Rusney Castillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Eduardo Rodriguez.
Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9,
number
looking to
18,
close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate.
Can't do much better than that.
10-6 the final score in this game. Tyler Wilson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock takes the
pitching
ball
for
now
the
in inning
Phillies,
number 9, looking to close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Morales.
Come on, fellas, let's go. No outs here.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. 2-0.
Man, that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You gotta be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at-bat a little bit more.
High in the air out to center field. Aguila over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Destin Hood. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Destin Hood.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-1, no strike. One away.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Destin Hood goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a little tapper. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now batting, catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
The catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia, is in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's a swing and a miss for strike two, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 4-2 the final score today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds.
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9,
number
looking to
18,
close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Ready once again, Ehire Adrianza. And these guys are making a
Now
little
batting,
push here. You have to
second
like the
baseman,
effort despite the
Ehire
odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ball one.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw. That was a tough split right there. The splitter in the high 80s, when you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-1 the final total in today's game. So that'll just about do it for Harold.
Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9,
number
looking to
18,
close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Ryan Howard is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Aguila is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Where's that one now? Hey, no one down here.
Clint Frazier will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
So we got him looking there. Clint Frazier is retired to kick off the ninth. Melky Cabrera is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
The batter, shortstop, Ronald Torres.
Hey, 2 away now.
Ronald Torres the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance.
Throw on to Howard at first will take care of him, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes
pitching
the
for
mound here. Not a
Philadelphia.
save situation, of
Number
course,
18,
because of the big
Jake
lead, but he'll try to finish
Comstock.
it out nonetheless. Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler.
Leading
He'll
off
try and
the
do what he
bottom of the
can
ninth
to
inning
work
for the
toward
Blue
cutting
Jays.
into this big deficit.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler. Nope.
And a ball 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Come on, guys.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Hey, no outs here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting, number 13.
Gurriel comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Splitter taken here. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Florimon takes it in. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Coghlan.
Now batting,
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chris Coghlan.
Hey, here we go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Aaron Sanchez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for the
now in
Phillies,
inning number 9,
number
looking to
18,
close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Aguila is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 7.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Todd Frazier becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Hank Conger will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 38, Hank Conger.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make it out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Chris Carter will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here. Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
comes out of the
pitching for the
bullpen to
Phillies,
shut things
number
down here in the
18,
ninth.
Jake Comstock.
Number
Shooting for
6
Tampa
will
Bay.
pinch hit here, and
Number
he's the
6.
potential tying run.
Hey, nobody.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Number 6 becomes the first out of the inning. Steven Souza is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And there's ball 1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base.
Though they may have different styles of doing so, most MLB managers will have words to christen a new season before a team takes the field for their first game.
Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock
pitching for
takes the ball now in inning number 9,
18,
looking to close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
And a step off. Now the pitch. Michael Franco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Daniel Mengden earns his first win of the season. Mike Foltynewicz permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jake Comstock enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Comstock.
Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. That's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1 away. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. He was a double play victim last time around. A late swing at a slider for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Matt Kemp goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Rio Ruiz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pompey has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Michael Marriott claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Comstock records the save, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew,
A stellar performance earns a salute from this hurler's pitching coach. Both hope the command displayed tonight will carry over into future outings.
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes the
for
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. And these guys are making a little push here. And this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score tonight. Cody Anderson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Wei-Yin Chen takes the loss despite allowing only one unearned run. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
Jake Comstock comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 18, Jake
Martin Prado now. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Leading off in the
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Into the windup and the pitch. Art Hartnum is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Vince Velasquez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.
Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock
pitching for the
takes the
Phillies,
ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ryan Brett is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Started that swing a bit too early. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Digging in once again, Gavin Cecchini. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
4-2 the final score today. Jeremy Hellickson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jake Comstock wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock
pitching for
takes the ball now in inning number 9, 18, looking to close the door.
Jake Comstock.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich.
Leading
on the night,
Miami.
he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Christian Yelich.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, number 23. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Split fingered pitch that's by him for strike two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Number 23 is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Oh, and a swing and a miss on that one, and the Marlins find themselves down to their final strike now. Miami, good night.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Fernando Rodriguez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake Comstock comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Martin Prado now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Martin Prado.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ramon Cabrera steps in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready once again, D. Gordon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He had some.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Michael Marriott gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jake Comstock wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
enters the
for
game here an inning later than
Number
usual
18,
as he'll try to close
Jake
this one out in the 10th.
Comstock.
Here's Lucas Duda now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Lucas Duda. Yeah.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
No outs here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in to try it again. Devin Mesoraco. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Amarista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, that one got the pitcher. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. 6-4 the outcome today. Number 49 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jake.
Your attention, please.
Jake Comstock is called upon, and it's not for his
18,
usual role.
Jake
just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in
Leading
the
off for
bullpen.
the Reds, center
Billy
fielder,
Hamilton
6.
stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up.
I got it.
And there's your first out of the inning. And here's Jose Peraza. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at-bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Peraza goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Here we go.
The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Reds are down in order as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Scooter Jeanette. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Jeanette.
Nobody down here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Alvarez fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Striding in, number 33. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And quickly 2 gone now to start the 10th. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Austin. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2 down now.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Ready once again, number 12. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. We're still tied 6-6. Christian Stewart is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Eight to 6, the final score tonight. Michael Lorenzen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Royce Hess,
first for the victorious.
Jake Comstock comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Jake.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hamilton.
That misses 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started. Right there, an infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Tyler Austin is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Joseph is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now in the box, Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Arismendi Alcantara will come on now and pinch run here. Number 33 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he...
On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, And I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now. So we'll see if they can string some W's together.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Jared Eichhoff earns his first win of the season. Jake Comstock closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now pitching for
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Jake Comstock.
Digging in once again, Blake Swihart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He froze him on the fastball there. Blake Swihart is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Dustin Pedroia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Center fielder, number 12. Brock.
Here's Brock Holt now. Ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Crawford into shallow left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score today. Jeremy Hellickson earns the win, his 2nd. Jake Comstock closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. A reminder that extra Green Line trains will be available at the Kenmore stop. Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock
Now
takes the
pitching
ball
for
now in inning number
Philadelphia.
9, looking
Number
to close the
18,
door.
Jake Comstock.
Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 32.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Martin Prado now, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. 3rd foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here. And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Ramon Cabrera steps in now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Vince Velasquez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Patrick Corbin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jake Comstock records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria. Your attention,
Jake
please.
Comstock is called upon, and it's not for his
18,
usual role. Just
Jake
hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
No outs.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Alvarez is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Josh Rutledge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rutledge.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A windup and a 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmad Rosario.
Standing in now, Ahmad Rosario.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
It sounds so cliche. It stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
Ryan Brett will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the 9th for the Mets. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Reed Hoskins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Reed Hoskins.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5